Let's take Trump out of the equation for 1 second. I know that that's difficult to do because there's a part of this that I keep looking at, and that for 8 years Barack Obama was in office. Both times he ran on a platform of reining in corporate excess. Every turn he tried to increase regulation, and he made it very clear that he was against the corporation. He was fighting for what he perceived was the common people. Him being gone, to me, seems like a big plus. Are you going to give me that at all with this rally? Are you going to acknowledge that or no?
No, because, I think he was a very bad president, and the regulation wasn't any good, but it's going to take years to unwind it. Trump is just putting out press releases in the guise of executive orders, but all this stuff is going to get litigated. It goes through a rulemaking process that takes years, so the relief on regulation will be important, but it's way down the road, and it won't be that impactful. The second thing is we're at 92 months in this expansion already. It's running out of gas. You can't expect it to last forever, and that's seemingly what is priced in by the market. The third thing is we have a giant debt and deficit problem. You know, the debt ceiling's coming back into play. It'll be $20 trillion when it freezes in on March 15th. And I'll tell you this, people aren't paying attention to the fact that Trump will never get a debt ceiling increase through the Congress without a government shutdown. And when that happens, it's Katie bar the door because nobody's expecting it. So we need to look at the facts, not the hopes.
David, I know that you're looking at history, and that is something that's often very smart to do, to keep it in the rearview mirror at the very least so that we don't make the same mistakes. But that doesn't mean that history always repeats itself. Just because we've had this rally that's going on 10 years doesn't necessarily mean it's going to end tomorrow.
The market is clearly pricing in a big Trump stimulus, and I think anybody down there would admit if it doesn't happen, if we get zero tax cut, if we get a fiscal bloodbath in the Washington, as I'm describing, then the market is not going to stay where it is today at these absurd multiples of earnings. This is all based on the idea that there's going to be a surge of economic growth and that profits are going to come back from about $89 a share on a GAAP basis where they were in the last 12 months to, who knows, $110, $130. My argument is there's not going to be any economic rebound. There's not going to be any profit surge, and therefore the market will, be repricing dramatically downward once it's clear that that's the case.